I would like to be a constitutional expert. However, my preliminary understanding of the First Amendment is that it relates to a specific situation. They did not want what happened in Europe to repeat, especially when in Europe high people were saying that the earth was flat and others were saying the earth was round. And they were crucified, they were executed because of that. And other things they were saying that orthodoxy had not agreed with, and they were killed. And so the founding fathers said, look, we better give people the right to say what's truthful and respectful, and and we've gotten far because of this. Now, here now, individuals are taken to the next level. They feel that they should be able to get on the TV and talk vulgar, curse, loud, behave unseemly, and we should go ahead with this because that's their First Amendment rights, freedom of speech. But as what the First Amendment addressed, what was happening in Europe, it is an opportunity to speak the truth respectfully, and do not be afraid of being killed, because many of the things that folks were killed for became the fact after the earth is round, and they had other things that weren't true. And so I think that when individuals take the issue of whether they could curse to the Supreme Court and they're given a pass, I think we should reconsider that, because what their behavior is demonstrating is that they're uncultured, uncouth, lack of education, and the vocabulary is shot. If you have to use an expletive or a curse word to describe something or to explain something, it means that your vocab and your experience in education is bogus. You're supposed to be able to explain things by words that are pleasing and words that are acceptable. Now you find Jerry Springer and other shows like that. They are also violating the First Amendment rights. First Amendment. For example, when an individual tells his girlfriend, look, I don't love you anymore, I have a new person over there, and they start to fight, and then Springer's just enjoying this and egging it on, and folks saying, get him, yes, yes. I watch people at home say, yeah, beat his butt. I mean, this is so ridiculous. I'm supposed to tell you, look, whatever, and I just say, well, I don't agree with it, and how can we go around it, as opposed to jumping up and starting to fight. So we are at a place now where we have to be very careful in trying to exercise what we construe as our First Amendment rights, when in actuality we're destroying ourselves, changing the culture, and becoming a laughing stock of the world. So I think that we could still have the First Amendment rights, where people that have good concepts, things that are practical, things that could change things for the better, should be able to say it. I mean, George Bush was saying that you were either with me or against me. So if you were saying something that was against what he thought to be against what he's proposing, then you're his enemy. And this is like straight back to the Middle Ages. The point is that this amendment is to help us to get the best ideas out there. And if an individual is only going to encourage his friends and people that think are like him to be able to come to the marketplace and say things, then you're defeating the purpose. Because look what happened in the Middle East today. It's a catastrophe. And if Bush had listened to other people, then it would have been different. So I hope that we reconsider how we are kind of flaunting this First Amendment rights, especially when it's going to lead to chaos, problems, and disrespect. I think we need to come back to the place where we're going to treat our women with respect, stop calling them bitches, stop calling people dogs, and exercise our vocabulary, our culture, and our educational learning, and show that we're special. This is what I think we need to be doing.